Hey guys, it's Eddie back with another review, this time with the Iron Man 2 comic series Crimson Dynamo figure. I got this the other day along with original Iron Man and and comic series War Machine. You can see those videos on, probably on the side as my recent videos because I just made reviews of them. Anyways, this is just another masterpiece from Hasbro. Not my favorite in the line. I mean, I can't say that there's much wrong with it. It's just, I like some other ones a little bit better, but not saying that this is a bad figure. Still magnificent. Let's set Crimson Dynamo to the side, take a look at his packaging. Just really quick, I'm getting kind of bored with doing packaging. I mean, I'm going to do it anyways, but just go really over it briefly because it eats up my time. So, pick Iron Man 2 comic series, picture of the Mark 6 right there, Crimson Dynamo, Snap-on armor, Energy Blast, back. Picture Crimson Dynamo, Iron Man 2, Bio, other figures in the line, Snap-on, Energy Blast, Avengers Assemble, which I like to point out, and it's number 25 in the line. So, I really love the packaging on these. Let's pull him off of his base. Take a look at that. Set him to the side. It's just a gray base. It's like every other Iron Man 2 figure. Just a gray base. Comes with these 3 armor cards. One is white. 2 are translucent. You put them together, creates the Crimson Dynamo armor. Code on the side, and it does say IronManCard.com on the top, but I've gone there. It just redirects you to the Marvel site, so don't really like that. But you can, of course, mix and match some of your favorite armors and create a custom armor. So that's very neat. I like doing that a lot. Kind of let your mind go and create some cool armors. So that's always cool, and it creates another code on the side, which is really nice. And then there's 3 slots on the base to put the cards in. So taking a look at the figure, let's take off his I-beam. Look at that. It's very nice. I like it because it's not necessarily something that goes on his hand. It's very different going on his eye, and it reminds me of like an old-time comic, if you think about it. You can see him just, like, hovering over Iron Man, big picture, like that. And there's Iron Man with his I-beam. Very retro, which I like a lot, because if you know me, then you know I'm a big fan of the old retro comics. So, definitely awesome for me. But something different about it is it's not this rubbery plastic like the other repulsors. This is a harder plastic. So, let's take a look at Crimson Dynamo now. I gotta stop rambling, I think, as much in my videos, but, whatever. I love doing these, and this is how I like to do my reviews, but I'm gonna probably cut down on rambling. Anyways, the detail, very nice. Very, very nice on him. He has a little bit of an issue standing. That's my main concern, is that, it's not necessarily that the joints are weak, but it's the way the feet are positioned that makes him kind of tough to stand. And then, when he's on the stand, he still falls over because he's very top-heavy. So I'll just get along with my complaints right now. That's, like, really my only complaint, is he's, like, so freaking top-heavy because of these big old, like, arm garters right here and a big back panel. That's the problem, is that, his feet aren't big enough, so, he falls down a lot. So he's hard to stand, but let me get him stood up, I should say. Take a look at the detail. There you go. Sorry about that. So taking a look at his Crimson Dynamo's detail, it's very nice. Let's get out my light. Take a closer look. You can see the very nice red on him. Looks very, very cool. The nice orange I-beam right there. What I like about his head is it almost looks like a ninja, you know what I mean? Or a samurai. And my favorite thing about the detail on this is look how buff he is. Look how ripped. Now, this is a very retro look, which like I said, I like. This is like almost first appearance Crimson Dynamo, which is very cool because I do love the retro comics. Those are my favorites. Now, that being said, he is a robot. He's supposed to be a robot, so he's not a man in a suit. He's a robot created by a Russian scientist. But, I don't know if it's showing up on the camera, but, you can see that inside it's a darker shade of red than right here. And, like, the main body's more of a darker red, whereas the cufflinks and the shoulder pieces are a darker red. Very cool. I like how they did that. Just really a great nod to detail right there. And even though it's just a mainly red figure, I mean, the detail on it is really, really good, which is saying a lot. Very glossy, which I like. It's very awesome detail. What can you say? And another really cool part I just want to point out, something about this back panel is just so cool, how it's angled and molded. Looks very, very cool. For articulation, Crimson Dynamo has a lot. Head rotates 360 degrees. It's a little loose on mine, but that's not a big complaint. Arms go in and out, rotate 360 degrees, rotate at the elbow, but do get a little hindered by these, I don't know, I guess raised parts right here. And bends at the elbow, rotates at the elbow, rotates at the wrist. One is a closed fist, one is an opened hand, like he's shooting something. Could rotate at their waist, but it's very tight because of the bulkiness of the figure. Legs go forward and back, in and out, rotate 360 degrees, bend at 2 points at the knee, rotate at the foot, and forward and back at the foot really well. So, standard Iron Man 2 articulation on this guy, which is, very good. So, overall, Crimson Dynamo is a very nice pickup. If you're a big fan of Iron Man comics, like me, Iron Man's one of my favorite heroes of all time. And this is definitely a must-have. Even if you're just a retro Marvel fan, this is really a must-have for you. The awesome nod to the comics, and overall look of him is just so great. So I definitely recommend picking him up. They only run you about $7, which is a great price. So definitely pick up Crimson Dynamo. Stay tuned for more reviews, and this is Eddie, signing out.